WT. Shunting at the system's Belfast York Road terminus is one of the V-Class 060's built in Derby in 1923. Here is one of the WT Class 264 tanks, of which we shall see more later in the programme. Entering the station is the first NCC railcar number 1, built in the 1930s. This is one of the UTA's multiple-purpose diesel railcars, built in the late 50s and using the underframes of old passenger coaches. And here is one of the UTA's multiple-engine diesel sets, built in the early 1950s and unusually for this period, having automatic sliding doors controlled by the guard. Further out the NCC main line, one of the Derby-built 264 tanks, universally known as the Jeeps, storms through on a down train. The second last carriage is still in the G&R blue and cream livery. The prototype UTA 1951 built AEC railcars number 6 and 7 arrive on an up train. 3 of these bizarre-looking railcars were built in the 1930s. The elevated driving position was supposedly to allow the driver to see ahead when pushing a trailer. A W-Class Derby-built mogul struggles up the grade. The first 2 carriages were built for the North Atlantic Express in the 1930s. This is truly an LMS train on an Irish railway. A Jeep makes easy work of the gradient. And now another look at the railcar with the lookout. The practice of propelling trailers was stopped following an altercation between a railcar and a cow in the 1940s. Larne Harbour Station in the 1960s. An MPD arrives from Belfast. In the background are the only upper quadrant signals in Ireland. All other semaphores on the island are either of the lower quadrant or somersault type. By this time the railway activities of the Ulster Transport Authority had been taken over by Northern Ireland Railways. A set of the then new 70 class railcars built by Inish Electric are seen passing through Carrick on a boat train from Larne Harbour. This is followed by a pair of multiple purpose diesels hauling a van train. We will now enjoy a cab ride from Belfast York Road to Larne Harbour on board one of the WT class tanks.